Okay, ladies, you've all heard the term gold digger, right? Now, but what if you're a woman who refuses to date a guy that isn't successful yet? Does that make you a gold digger?
I think it makes you a baby gold digger. I mean, you're on the slippery slope, because if you're gonna put a man's job title and his resources above who he is as a person, I think you're kind of in the you're gold digger adjacent.
And also, yeah. I also think if that's the only reason that you're not going to date him is because of money or success, that's bad. But I do think, not to disagree, that, you know, I have a daughter. I've raised her a certain way. I've educated her a certain way. I've exposed her a certain sort of life. I'm not saying she has to marry someone rich, but I'd want someone ambitious.
Yeah.
That wants to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has sort of the same sort of interests.
Yeah.
Both lifestyle, religion.
But why are we dancing around it? What is so wrong with being financially focused? I think it needs a rebrand.
I said, yeah.
I think gold digger needs a rebrand. It should be called financially focused. You have words like sapiosexual, which means you're attracted to someone's mind. And that's a very sexy word. Like, we can say that's cool. Once we say gold digger, it's a bad thing. I think if you want that kind of lifestyle for yourself and that's your priority in a partner, at the end of the day, marriage started out with a bunch of gold diggers on both sides coming together to say, I want your goat, you want my chicken, let's get together. So I think, you know what I mean? I'm not hating on gold diggers.
Right. Let's just take the age 45 and up for a woman who's successful, has her own money, home, credit, all like this right here.
I like the credit part.
What type of man is acceptable and what's unacceptable?
For me, personally, you know, I've been a mother, I've been a wife a couple times, I've been a widow. I've been in a relationship for 6 years, as you all know, with John. And, you know, I chose, you know, it was different. I said to someone, I don't know now if I'd marry sort of even my first husband now with who I am, because my needs, wants, desires, and dreams are different. Yeah. I was looking for someone that was gonna be a good husband, a good provider, a good father, a good caretaker. Yeah. And now I can do all that for myself. So now I'm looking for someone that I can have fun with, that we can go to dinner, that's great company, that I can have a voice in, and I'm not afraid to say, no, I don't want to do that. You go do it, and I can stay home, and there's not a lot of angst about it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way, because I dated guys with the titles and the great jobs, but they weren't there for me and my son. And as a single mom, I wanted someone who was present for us and who could spend time with. I'm not.
Okay, this is good. So what would you not accept in a man right now, and what would you accept?
Well, when I met my boyfriend, he wasn't working. In fact, he's still not working. And that has been a big issue with us. He worked really hard for the bulk of his career, and now he's kind of figuring it out again as like a chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
So for me at first, I was like, when are you gonna figure this out? Come on, figure it out. But now I've realized, I'm like, nobody can go through a career transition if I'm over his shoulder telling him to figure it out. So I've just backed off, and I'm like, you know what? I have faith that this is all gonna work out. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying that he has extra time to pick up my son if I'm working and make dinner sometimes. That's not a bad thing.
That's interesting, because 2 of my daughters are married. I required that these guys had themselves together for their age. Both of them one of them was under 30, one of them was just over 30. I don't expect them to be me, but I do expect you to be on your way to somewhere. Because you're not gonna take my daughter and not treat her the way I'm treating her, because you could just leave her here with me.
That's it.
You're not taking her
That's right.
off somewhere to struggle with you. No.